we wired 70,000 euros to a Western European factory we trusted for 5 years. Less than 2 weeks later, they were bankrupt. And the money, gone. My name is Mark Gatsky. I'm the Managing Director of Gatsky Limited. Since 2012, we've been building and managing international trade flows of physical industrial products, as well as professional business services between Ukraine and the world. Today, we're in Sofia, running between meetings for a new project and meeting subcontractors. Interesting story, but not today. Let's dive straight into the topic of today's video. For 5 years, we worked with a supplier in Western Europe. High quality products, special metals, very expensive materials. The kind of supplier you do not usually question. Our terms were always the same. 100% advance payment before the shipment. And for 5 years, not a single issue. Smooth, professional, predictable, well, until last year. It was a routine purchase order, 70,000 euros, not even the biggest that we had with them. We transferred the money and waited for the production to finish. After 1 week, our manager still had no shipment date. She followed up. Tomorrow, next week, she heard just one more detail. That was the first red flag, actually, that was, in our mind. The factory didn't behave like it used to. The tone changed, responses slowed down, something was really wrong. 2 weeks after our advance payment, we received the email. The manufacturer had declared preliminary bankruptcy. Just like that, man. We were shocked. We immediately contacted the sales managers, the same people who had supported us for years. They said, don't worry, everything will be fine. This is just a formality. But 2 more weeks passed and then silence, So no production manager, no factory director, only one email from the bankruptcy attorney. At this point, I have to quickly interrupt because I have lunch with a potential partner of ours, and I will continue right after. One thing I can tell you for sure, Bulgarians know how to prepare tasty food. So it was a very productive lunch. I cannot tell you about the project we're working on at the moment, hopefully throughout this year. But now let's get back to our story. So, the bankruptcy attorney. He explained it very calmly. The goods were not in the ready for shipment zone at the moment bankruptcy was declared, which meant one thing. They legally could not ship our goods, and then he added something really surreal. If we wanted, we could buy the material, again, by transferring the same amount of money, again. So the initially transferred money could not be wired back, and the goods could not be shipped. But we can simply pay again. Yes, of course, of course. Of course, we had credit insurance, like most professional trading companies. But here's what we didn't know back then. There is a separate insurance coverage for prepayments, advance payments, 70,000 euro payments. We only learned about this months later. When we told other traders that we knew in the industry, they were shocked. Many of them didn't know either. Here's a critical thing nobody tells you. In case of bankruptcy, the goods must already be legally yours and physically located in the shipment area. Otherwise, they're not your goods at all. Sounds simple, right? But here's the trap. Invoices are usually issued only upon shipment. No shipment, no invoice. No invoice, no ownership. It's a vicious circle. And that's why you should never rely on purely your trust. Not even with partners you've worked with for years. In these cases, trust insurance, not people. Before you wire the money, always log into your insurance portal and double check that the coverage is active, because credit limits can change overnight, and missing one email can cost you everything. So, we hired lawyers who are now part of an ongoing lawsuit. But here's the reality of bankruptcies. Our claim is maybe 10th in line. after the government, after taxes, after employee salaries. Best case scenario, we get 5 to 6% reimbursement in 3 to 5 years, maybe even not. Well, the weather is pretty shit here, but that doesn't have to affect our business, does it? I'm gonna now head to the office of our potential partner and quickly wrap up the video so that you get the conclusion and the takeaway from it. See you soon. Sad but true. And this is how international trade really works. Insurance is expensive, yes. Legal protection feels unnecessary until it isn't. And one forgotten option can cost you 70,000 euros. So learn the rules before you need them. Because when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. And no one warns you in advance. Every mistake makes you sharper if you actually learn from it. We paid for this lesson the hard way, so our partners don't have to. Just a few months after this loss, we rebuilt our entire risk framework. Today, before a single euro goes out into this wire, we check the supplier, the financial stability of the supplier, and most important, their insurance coverage. We want every video that we make to create value for you. So here's my advice. Secure insurance coverage for both prepayment and deferred payment deals. Insurers will always monitor your counterparty's credit ratings and alert you to any changes. Also engage in local legal support and act quickly in case of non-payment, shipment failures, or bankruptcy of your counterparty. And because many Ukrainian companies simply cannot insure prepayments directly, they simply work with us as their international trade partner. We run the trade on their behalf and carry the risk. And if there's no proper coverage, we simply don't do the deal. That's the difference between an amateur trading operation and professional risk management. So that's it for this video. Don't lose any money and see you in the next one. Bye.